There we go. Number 22, study guide B. It says, what percent of 53 is 343? If necessary, round your answer to the nearest tenth of a percent. So as soon as I see percent, I'm thinking is over of equals percent over 100. So from there, I write blank equals blank. So is, do we give an is? Yes, it's what? 343. Do we have an of? Yes, that's 53. Well, it goes here 100 and here are x. So cross multiply, this is 53x equals 343 and 2 zeros. Divide by 53, divide by 53. X equals, we got 34300 divided by 53. 53 fits into 343 how many times? 6. So that is 318. Subtract, and that gives us what? 25. Yes? Bring down the 0. 53 fits into 250 how many times? 4. That's 212. Subtract, that's 38. Bring down the 0. 53 fits into 380 how many times? 7. So that is 371. Is that correct? Subtract, that is 9. Decimal, another 0. Bring that down. How many times does 53 fit in there? Once. 53. Subtract, that's 37. Yes? And then bring down the 0. 53 into 370, it's not 7, it's 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18, so this is 318. Subtract, so that leaves us with 52. And I'll stop right there because they want it to the nearest what? 10th. The 10th is this number here. Does it stay a 1 or does it go up to a 2? 2. So therefore, we are at 647.2. Bam, that's exactly what I was going to say. We don't leave it like this or else I'm going to dock a point. What is this? Percent. What is it? Exactly. Is this a word problem? Yes. So we write 53 is 343. My bad. Okay. 343 is 647.2% of 53. 10 cubed. Yes? Or you can reword it in other words, but as long as I have a statement at the end. Let's go to number 21. You know, you all right? Yeah? Need some coffee or something? Yeah. All right, let's go to number 21. It says, Monse is saving money to buy a bike. The bike costs $360. She has $80 saves each week. She adds $14 to her savings. How long will it take for her to have enough money to buy the bike? Now, once again, I showed you to cube all the word problems, right? But do you need to use that method? No, it's just a way of organizing yourself. So if you can come up with a statement, translating it from that, that's fine, as long as I have a statement or a sentence. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and translate this. So let's see. I'm going to start with Monse. It's only one person. I am going to make a table just to organize myself. Monse, and she is saving, and she has a total that she needs to save, which is $360 for the bike. Yes? How much does she have right now? 80 bucks. So from the get-go, she has 80. Bless you. And each week she adds 14 to her savings. Do we know how many weeks? No. So we're going to label this 14W or 14X. So do you see the equation now? Yes. So therefore, minus 80 minus 80, 14X equals 280. Divide by 14, divide by 14. X equals 2. Oh, 20. That is correct. Am I done? No. So let's answer the question. What was the question? How long will it take her to have enough money to buy the bike? So I'm going to write Monse will have enough money to buy the bike in 20 weeks. 10Q. Yes? Piece of cake? Everybody okay? Yes? All right, let's go to number 20 we did yesterday. You want me to do it again? Yeah, here it goes again. One more time. Find three consecutive integers. How many? 3. 1, 2, 3. One across. This is our first consecutive, our second consecutive, our third consecutive. And here's our total. All right. Do we know what the first one is? No. We label it X. What's the next one? X plus 1. And the next one, X plus 2. Now, tell your neighbor, this is a must. You need to have this in order to translate the rest. Tell your neighbor what I just said. All right, here we go. So, therefore, it says, find three consecutive integers such that, and I'm going to circle the first part that I need, twice the greatest integer. All right, my greatest integer is this one right here. To write it twice as that, I write 2 times x plus 2. All right, what else? Is equals, that is correct, equals. And then the last part, it says 6 less than 3 times the least. I'm going to write 6 less, 3 times the least. Which one is my least one? This one. 3 times that is 3x. 6 less than 3 times the least. There it is. And now let's solve. Distribute. 2x plus 4 equals 3x minus 6 minus 2x minus 2x. 4 equals x minus 6 plus 6 plus 6. 10 equals x. Therefore, x is 10, x plus 1 is 11, and x plus 2 is 12. Am I done? No. No. It says find three consecutive integers. The 3 consecutive. Well, I was going to put a Q instead of C. Consecutive integers are 10, 11, and 12. 10Q. Yes? All right, let's go to number... Yes? Question? All right, let's go to number 19. 19. Let me zoom in. Line down the equal sign. Subtract 5, subtract 5. Absolute value 5x minus 3 equals negative 2. Tell your neighbor what the red flag is at this point. Very good. The red flag, that it's a negative, and we have the absolute value isolated. So let's observe this. The absolute value is by itself, and we have a negative on this side. What is an absolute value? Distances, right? And they're all in what? Positive numbers. So are positive numbers equal to negative numbers? It's false, therefore no solution. Anthony got that? Okay, good. Good. Number 18. Yes? Okay. 18. Here we go. Divide by 4, divide by 4. Why am I dividing by 4? Because the 4 is multiplying. Now, for those of you that distribute, be careful with that. These are not parentheses. These are absolute value. Therefore, giant 1, we're left with absolute value, x plus 3 equals to 7. Is there anything else outside the absolute value? No. Write two equations, one for my negative 7, one for my positive 7. Therefore, x plus 3 equals 7. I'm sorry, negative 7, and x plus 3 equals 7. Subtract 3, subtract 3. We got x equals negative 10. And on this side, we got subtract 3, x equals 4. Am I done?
No.
No. Now, check this out. Did it say simplify, isolate, plot, and check? No. However, if you're solving these, what am I missing? Tell your neighbor, what am I missing? The solution set. Solution set, negative 10, comma, 4. Hands if you got that. Okay, good. Go to number 17. Is the speed okay, or do I slow down, or what? We good? Okay, let's go to number 17. Line down the equal sign. Distribute, distribute. This is 15x minus 9 plus 10 equals 9x minus 5. Combine like terms. 15x plus 1 equals 9x minus 5. Smallest variable is 9x, subtract 9x, subtract 9x. We end up with 6x plus 1 equals negative 5. Next, minus 1 minus 1, 6x equals negative 6. Last step, divide by 6, divide by 6, x equals negative 1. Yes? Now this one you don't have to put in a solution set since it's only one solution and we already have it here. Okay? Go to number 16. Yay, our favorite. Common denominator, everyone. 30. Distribute, 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 distribute. 30x plus 60 over 3 minus 30x over 5 equals 30x plus 60 over 10. Simplify. We end up with 10x plus 20 minus 6x equals 3x plus 6. Let's solve it. Combine like terms. 10x minus 6x, that's 4x plus 20 equals 3x plus 6. Smallest variable, minus 3x minus 3x. X plus 20 equals 6. Minus 20 minus 20. X equals negative 14. And we got that. Okay, good. Go to number 15. Number 15. Yay. Let me zoom out. Yes. They want us to do this using distributed property and area model. Now, some of you are still struggling with this. I don't know why. By now, you should know these. So here we go. I'm going to start with 4x times these three. So 4x times x cubed, 4x to the 4th. 4x times negative 3x, negative 12x squared. 4x times 5, positive 20x. I'm done with that one times those 3. Now this one times the 3. Negative 3x, negative 3 times x cubed, negative 3x cubed. Negative 3 times negative 3x, that's positive 9x. And negative 3 times 5, that's negative 15. All right, highest degree is 4, so I bring that down, 4x to the 4th. Are there any, what's the next highest degree? To the 3rd. Is there any other cubed? No. Negative 3x cubed. What's the next one down? X squared. Are there any other squares? No. Negative 12x squared. X's. Is there another x? Yeah, so that's positive 29x. And then I bring down the negative 15. Hands if you got that by yourself. Okay, good. Now let me do the area model. Area model. Yay. So you need to make a nice straight rectangle like mine. Boom. Look at that. So then I got 4x minus 3. And remember to put the minus with that constant. Because some of you put it in the middle and sometimes you forget to distribute that negative. So bring the x cubed minus 3x plus 5. Line down the plus sign, the minus sign, and this term right here. So let's see. Once again, I'm going to start with the first term. This one times all these 3. So 4x times x cubed, that's 4x to the 4th. 4x times 3x, that's negative 12x squared. 4x times 5, that's positive 20x. Next, this one times all 3, so that's negative 3x cubed, positive 9x, and negative 15. All right, start with this one. My hand's falling asleep. 4x to the fourth. From there I go to here, negative 3x cubed. From there I go to here, negative 12x squared. I draw my peanut here, so we got plus 29x. And then I just bring down negative 15. Did I get the same thing as here? Yes. Yay, 4 points for that one. Yeah, 1 point for the work, 1 point for the correct answer. 1 point for the other work, 1 point for the correct answer. What happens if you only do this? Watch. If you're being lazy and you just do that. 3 points. Yay. Go to number 14. And another one. Distributed property and area model. Yay. Y times y squared, y times negative 3y. From there I got 2 times y, that's positive 2y. 2 times negative 3, that's negative 6. From there, can I combine like terms? Yes. Y squared minus y minus 6. Hands if you got that. Okay, good. From there, you draw your area model. Y plus 2 and y minus 3, line down, line down. We got y times y squared, y times negative 3y. 2 times y, that's 2y. 2 times negative 3, negative 6. So therefore, I bring this one down, y squared. Draw my peanut. What is 2 minus 3y? That's negative 1y. And bring down the negative 6. And are these two the same? Yes. Another 4 points. Yay. Let's go to number 13. Oh, these are easy. We can do these in our sleep by now. Right? Right? Huh? What if you don't sleep? You're a robot, okay. I'm going to start with the highest degree. What is my highest degree? 3. What is 3d cubed plus 1d cubed? That's 4d cubed. Next, what is negative 1d plus 6d? Positive 5d. And I bring down the negative 1 and I'm done. Bam. Man, these are easy. Let's go to 12. Same thing with these. Let's see, I'm going to start with the highest degree. The highest degree is to the 5th. Negative 17y to the 5th plus 2y to the 5th. That's negative 15y to the 5th. Okay? From there, negative 7y and positive 9y, that's positive 2y. Hands if you got that. Now, why am I starting with the highest degree? Tell your neighbor, please. Everyone? Standard form. They need to be in standard form from highest degree to lowest degree. Some of you start with this one, which is fine, and then you write whatever, but then you forget to write them in standard form. That's minus 1 point. So you know. Go to number 11. Oh, by now, if you don't have these, I'm going to send Jasmine to slap people around. All right, here we go. So this one. First things first, this is what I do in my noodle, and on my paper I write the degree right above it. This is 2, 0, 4, and 3, just to keep organized. So the highest degree is 4, so I write 5x to the 4th minus 12x cubed minus 7x squared and minus 8. This is standard form. Am I done with that? Yes. Next, I need my leading coefficient, which is 5. And the name of this on the highest degree is 4, so it's a quartic. How many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4. So many terms, that's polynomial. Hands if you got that. Okay, good. Go to number 10. Number 10. Oh, I love these. What is square root of 16? 4. Square root of c to the 4th. Look up, please, for those of you that forgot this one. Remember, there's an invisible index of 2. And what happens to the exponent and the index? They divide. What is 4 divided by 2? C to the 2nd. So I get to this one right here. This one I cannot divide it because then I'm going to end up with a radical again unless I rewrite it. This becomes d to the 4th times d to the 1st in the radical form. So therefore, I'm sorry? Oh. There's an index of 2. So what is 4 divided by 2? D to the 2nd. And what's left inside only? Square root of d or square root of d to the 1st. Hands if you got that. Okay, good. Number 9. I'm going to zoom out. We have 2.62 times 10 to the 22nd atoms in 1 gram of sodium. They want to find out how many in 800 grams. I'm going to change 800 to scientific notation, invisible decimal, move it twice, so this becomes 8 times 10 to the 2nd. Yes? Times 2.62 times 10 to the 22nd. Aren't these the same base? Yes. Are they multiplying? Yes. What happens to the exponents? Add, so this is 24 times, and then I need to multiply this one with this one. So this is 2.62 times 8, 16, 49, 16, 20, 2 decimal places, 20.90. Am I done? No. Is this scientific notation? No. Move the decimal once to the right. If I move it once to the right, that means I need to add 1 here. So that means this is 2.09 times 10 to the 25th. Does it say anything about rounding? Yes, round your answer to 2 decimal places. Is this the second one? Is there anything after a 0? So it stays like that. Am I done? No. You need to write atoms in 800 grams of sodium. Or if you use a symbol, that's fine. Na. Damn. Still remember. Can you believe that made us memorize all 100 and some when we were in 7th grade? What is it? Was this a 6? I made a mistake. Yes. 96. 96. So this becomes 2.10. Thank you. Thank you, Jasmine. Yeah, this was a 6 right here. It's because the tablet doesn't let me write correctly. Be nice. Let's go to number 8. Oh, these are the easy ones. When you got to these, remember I said, since it's division, just write a fraction bar and write this one underneath. 6 times 10 to the 2nd. Therefore, aren't these the same base? Yes. What happens to the exponent? Subtract, that's 2 times 6 into this. So we got 1.26 divided by 6. Doesn't fit in there twice. 12, 0, 6, 1, 6, 0. This is 0.21. Is this scientific notation? No, move it over 1. So that means we subtract 1 when we go to the right. 2.1 times 10 to the 1st. Hands if you got that. Okay, good. That was number 8. So the only ones that you have left were the easy ones, which are numbers 1 through 7. Yes? All right, so for tonight, home plate for tonight, make sure you work on study guide A. There is no tutoring because we have a faculty meeting today, so enjoy your home plate. Look out for this video. I'm going to upload it on YouTube, and I'm going to try and upload, let's see if by the end of the day I can work out the entire study guide A, and I'll take a couple of pictures of the files worked out, and then just go to the YouTube channel and see if you can find it so you can look for the answers. Good one, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.